Good morning and welcome to Puerto Rico. You can see it very vaguely in the background, but we're just a few hours out. Vecus is over here, off to the port side, a little hazy. Sunrise is a little hazy, but she's back there somewhere. Where is it? Whoop! Focus! Yeah, there she is. A little hazy, but still beautiful. I'm of course out here on the water. Can't complain. All right, let's get some lighting. So, the video the other day was very short. There was a reason. Let me get out of the wind so you can hear me. All right, here we go. Hopefully this is a little bit better. So, I understand the video the other day was quite short. There was a reason for that. It was super hectic, and I had, like I said, been going across water rides, dinghy rides from friends, and getting to a car ride that was going to be a bus, but at the last minute I ended up hitching a ride with someone I kind of knew, that was an acquaintance of acquaintance, got to the ferry dock, got to Guadeloupe from Martinique, and jumped onto another boat, and we were literally finishing filling up, firing in the hole, and I uploaded that video as we were pulling out of the channel markers to head offshore from Guadeloupe. The reason I did that was because I haven't posted in a really long time, and I just didn't want to. I didn't know what was going on with the boat. I didn't want to drag everybody through this another adventure saga. It's been it's just emotionally challenging in every possible way, and I have done everything. I will fill you in on a few more details of another adventure. Unfortunately, I'm not. I can't really tell everything right now. I'm still fighting this battle. I'll tell you why I'm optimistic for certain parts of winning this battle and why I'm not. So, first of all, the crewmate did not steal the boat. There was some comments about that, and that's hilarious. Although we've made good jokes on it, I was able to read a few comments before getting too far for service, but was not able to respond to all of them. So crewmate is still here. James is very much fighting this battle. He's been homeless for the last 6 months with us. I say homeless loosely. I've had places to sleep. I have a lot of friends with boats, but it's been like a shuffle. It's been crazy. And the world is kind of crazy right now with everything that's going on. So there's just a lot of added difficulty to what we're all experiencing. And I know everyone has a different element of that. And I'm sure some of you are right there with me. With just it being absolutely overwhelming. I'm sorry. I hope everything comes together. I've been thinking about this is just an insane time. Back to another adventure. Okay. Another adventure is in a country in South America. I did leave the boat willingly to visit my grandmother, and a week after I left, the borders closed with a 24-hour notice, that of which I did not receive until about maybe 7 or 8 hours before the borders closed. At that time, I think that we were all under the assumption that this would be 2 weeks and everything would go back to normal. Clearly, it's not been, and for me, it's now going on 6 months of not seeing the boat. The country the boat is in is highly influenced by Venezuela, and we all have seen very stable countries have very questionable circumstances and outcomes, and they're struggling right now. And so a country that already had some questionable stability, we'll say, I'm trying to be vague, I don't think it would be very professional or respectful for me to voice the opinions I really feel about the circumstances right now, because they're not positive, and I think that it's important that I wait until this process is more finalized and I can see what the outcome is, and also how this country handles the situation. They're currently not even really taking care of their own citizens, so I'm not important to them, and it really is just an unfortunate thing. I have contacted every legal source in and outside of the country to try to figure out how to get back to my boat, or just get my boat to me. I've every option, anything I could reach for or try for. There's been multiple waves of effort in this process, and I mean, it's been 6 months. It's been a while. I've contacted the U.S. embassies. I've contacted the yachting organizations. I've contacted the ministries of, you know, their government, essentially, and emailed anyone and everyone I could. And I've just been completely brick-walled in every point of contact with no reception to, like, I pretty much get a standardized response, and it's very frustrating, and it has been wearing me ragged. I did get a lot of really amazing footage in that country before going to see my grandma, and then I don't have access to it, but I do have my computer. So with this process of hopefully saving another adventure, I will be documenting everything, and I will make hopefully what is a wonderfully educational video for anyone out there who ever ends up in this situation with their personal boat and is trying to save it. So I'm hoping this comes out beneficial to you guys. So sorry for the short, vague video, but it's been so long, I wanted to kind of say, hey guys, things are happening. If you want to tune back in, this is going to get kind of exciting, kind of informational, and now that I have more of an idea of what's going on and the direction I'm taking, I wanted to bring you back into the loop. So that's what I have about the boat right now. As soon as I figure out more, I will tell you. At this point in time, I'm kind of optimistic. I will get back to the boat at some point. God, I hope so. But I'm very much in fear of, like, what the expense of that's going to be, and also what's going to be left of the boat. Like, right now, I think she's kind of fine, but I don't know all this for 100% fact. And I kind of, like, I know of acquaintances in the area who are sort of keeping an eye out, but we're talking big government stuff here. There's only so much little guys like us can do, and I think we all understand that. So again, please be patient with the Another Adventure information. I'll share what I can. It's wearing me out. But right now, the people in my life who know very thoroughly the circumstances and the communications and how that has gone very much support my decision to move forward for many reasons. You know, I need a roof over my head, that's mine. I need a foundation under my feet. I need something I can build on. I need, like, some structure to life. So that is what I'm trying to do right now with this project. As far as having bad things happen to me, you know, that's life. Good things happen, bad things happen, and I guess this is a bit of an extreme life. So, but really, if you relate it to standard everyday life, like having the dinghy stolen, people have their purses stolen, people have their cars stolen, people have their cards stolen for their banks. Like, this is not really anything abnormal. It's kind of, you know, it's the world, it's life, and it's beautiful and difficult all at the same time. You know, and in the boat accident, you know, people get in car accidents, people get in motorcycle accidents, people lose entire limbs. Like, this is nothing abnormal. You guys just get to kind of see it all from a third person perspective. But I would also like to point out, equally, when, you know, bad things happen, but unbelievably amazing things happen too. And I think we all understand that sometimes it's hard to catch those, like, the best moments in life on camera for obvious reasons, because you're in that moment. So there's a lot of that I try to report back to you and give you those good times as well as the bad. I haven't been doing that at all in this last year. It was a lot of months of work. I was, you know, in little holes in engine rooms and fixing things. That's what I do. I like to fix the things, and it's a wonderful job. I love my office. And then this chaos started, and it's just been so long. I couldn't figure out how to make a video. It was a little bit emotional to try to make a video. I did, because of the boat and missing it and the chaos of life. So back to some of the other, let's see, are there more questions? I believe, no, I think I just about covered it all. I have a little sticky note. I went through the comments to try to address some of the things, because I know everybody was kind of confused, like, oh yeah, you're here, wait, no, what's going on? So that's the short and sweet of that again. But the video the other day was just to get your attention and to tune back in. Now the video today is to answer some of that, showing you the beautiful Puerto Rico behind us. And in the next few days, I will be making another video once we get physically to the vessel that we're going to deal with. I'll show you some pictures and the condition that she's in. And that I mean, this is an incredible thing. This is an enormous act of humanity, what's happening right now, and one of the just examples of how the world can come together to make beautiful things happen, even in difficult times, between the owner of this boat and our agreements on salvage, as well as a lot of my friends and you guys out there, by the way. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for there's quite a number of donations in there, and some of them relatively significant. And I do have a savings, but it's running a bit thin on the events of the last 6 months for obvious reasons. So thank you so much. That's gonna help incredibly I'm gonna have to buy some equipment. I have a lot of equipment arranged, and most importantly, I am looking for a very powerful towboat to help with this process. So if you know someone in Puerto Rico who may be able to provide a very powerful towboat to help us out, then contact Another Adventure has a Facebook page. So get on there, send Another Adventure a message and let me know, hey, I'm here, I know somebody who might help, and then that way when I figure out if I need a hand or if whatever. I've been reaching out to a lot of my own friends to see if I can organize this within my circle, but any help is appreciated. I have a very steep hill to climb with this salvage. You'll understand when I make the video showing you the boat. What else? A few other things I could use in Puerto Rico. A lift bag. I had that arranged, and I believe that it has kind of fallen through, so if you know anybody with a lift bag, just one, I believe, and I will 100% be responsible if something happens. I have used lift bags before. I have salvaged a lot of boats. We floated 5 boats and unbeached several boats and did lots of recovery dives after Hurricane Irma in Buki Harbor, volunteering when, people needed it most. And now I'm on the other side of that fence, so I cannot express my gratitude to all of you enough. This is amazing. Even your kind words. I don't want anybody feeling the need to donate. If they are, we're all, a lot of us, in a hard place. So please do not feel the need to do that if you're not very, very, very capable and doing extraordinarily well right now in life. For those of you who are, thank you so much. And for those of you who just share kind words, thank you equally. It's amazing. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still following along. I believe that's just about everything. I'll give you another view of this beautiful sunrise, and look forward to giving you more information. I'm so excited. And I'm looking a little less haggard this morning after 2 days sailing. I'm feeling peppy. So take care of yourselves out there, guys, and do big things. Don't be scared. It's crazy, but this is an experience. It's amazing. Do it. Go now. Not tomorrow. Now. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.